Jai Shri Gurudev. Good morning to everyone, students. In this class, we are going to study the methods of preparation of aldehydes and ketones. Now take first one, preparation of aldehydes. Okay, there are so many methods to prepare aldehydes. Some are we are studied here. The first one is from acid chloride, that is we called Rosenman reaction. It is very important for the purpose of examination, and it is very easy to prepare aldehydes. Now that is the first one is from acid chlorides, that is also called as Rosenman reaction. Rosenman reduction. So you know, reduction is nothing but addition of hydrogen. Okay, addition of hydrogen or removal of oxygen, that is called reduction. Here we are adding hydrogen. Okay, now in from acid chlorides, that is called Rosenman reaction. The acid chlorides is treated with the hydrogen gas in presence of palladium catalyst and barium sulfate. Xylene as solvent, you get aldehyde compounds. Okay, by removing of hydrogen chloride, that is called as Rosenman reaction. See the chemical reaction. Acid chloride, that is general representation, you know, C double bond O bond Cl. Already you learned in the alcohol chapter. This is acid chlorides. General representation. Acid chlorides. These acid chlorides are treated with hydrogen. Hydrogen means undergo reduction in presence of producing catalyst palladium and barium sulfate with the solvent xylene. This is the solvent xylene. Under this condition, see, there is two hydrogen. One hydrogen is added with HCl and becomes HCl. The one more hydrogen is added in place of chlorine, so that you get a hard bond C double bond O bond H, and HCl becomes HCl. So this reaction is called as a Rosenman reaction. So what you get here, aldehyde. So in this method we are prepare only aldehyde, not ketones. Now take example. This is general reaction. Take example. In place of example, take CH3, C double bond O bond Cl. So this is called what? Acetyl chloride. Very important is Rosenman reaction. Ask 2 marks, write Rosenman reaction. I explain Rosenman reaction. I complete the Rosenman reaction. What is the catalyst we are using in Rosenman reaction? So here the catalyst is palladium and barium sulfate, xylene is solvent. This is the reaction condition. See, this palladium is reducing catalyst along with hydrogen gas, and what is the need of adding the barium sulfate is which avoid the further reduction of this aldehyde into alcohol. ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಬೇರಿಯಂ ಸಲ್ಫೇಟ್ ನಾವು ಹಾಕಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಈ ಆಲ್ಡಿಹೈಡ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. CH2OH ಈ ತರ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಒಂದು ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಇದೆ, ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್, ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಇದೆ, ಒಂದು ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್, ಬಟ್ ಇನ್ನ 2 ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಆಡ್ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ, ಅದೇ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ಇಂದ ಈ ತರ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ರಿಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಆಲ್ಡಿಹೈಡ್ ಇಂದ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾವಾಗ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬೇರಿಯಂ ಸಲ್ಫೇಟ್ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ. So that first we are adding barium sulfate, and xylene is solvent. Okay, solvent is nothing but it helps to carry the reaction successfully. Okay, that is the role of barium sulfate and xylene and palladium and hydrogen catalyst. Now acid chloride is treated with again hydrogen, means undergo reduction in presence of palladium catalyst on barium sulfate, and xylene is a solvent. So under this condition, just in place of what is there, CH3. So what you get, CH3 bond C double bond O bond H. If you get difficult to write like that, you can also write like simply, that is CH3 bond CHO. Okay, don't write COH. Always write CHO for aldehydes plus HCl. So what its name? Acetaldehyde, or we also called as ethanol. Either you write IUPAC name or common name, but the name should be right for the given compound or resultant compound. So this is acetaldehyde. This is called as Rosenman reaction of acetyl chloride to prepare acetaldehyde from acetyl chloride. Now take one more example. In place of CH3 take phenyl, that is benzene. Benzene, C double bond O, Cl. So this is called as benzyl chloride. Benzyl chloride. Okay, this benzyl chloride is treated with hydrogen in presence of palladium on barium sulfate, PaSO4, and xylene is solvent, means same condition. Remember, this is the reaction condition. So what you get, Cl and H becomes HCl, and in place of Cl, hydrogen is substituted. Bond CHO, right? Directly. Plus HCl. So what its name? Benzaldehyde. So they also ask, how do you prepare benzaldehyde from Rosenman reaction? Or how do you prepare benzaldehyde from benzyl chloride? Like that also they ask. So that this is the very important example under Rosenman reaction. So ಇದನ್ನು ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು, ನೀವು Rosenman reaction ಬರ್ಬಿಡಬಹುದು. Explain Rosenman reaction ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದನ್ನೇ ಬರೆಯಿರಿ, ಅಥವಾ ಯಾವುದೋ ನೆನಪಿದ್ರೆ ಬರೆಯಿರಿ ಜನರಲ್ ಆಗಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರಂದ್ರೆ, ಹೌ ಡು ಯು ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ benzaldehyde from benzyl chloride ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಹೌ ಡು ಯು ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ benzaldehyde from Rosenman reaction. ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ 1 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ರೈಟ್ ದಿ Rosenman catalyst ಅಂತ. At that time we have to be write this one, palladium in barium sulfate and xylene along with hydrogen. Okay, so this is the Rosenman catalyst. Now take second method from nitriles. Since the second one is from nitrite, this is the second method to prepare aldehydes that we called Stephen's reduction. Already we have studied Rosenman reduction. This is called Stephen's reduction. Stephen's reduction is nothing but from nitriles. So the general representation of nitriles is RC triple bond N. Okay, this is the function group of nitriles. In this case, means in Stephen's reduction, nitriles undergo reduction in presence of stannous chloride. You get imines along with concentrated hydrochloric acid, which is on hydrolysis you get aldehyde compounds. This reaction called as Stephen's reduction. Okay, see here, these nitriles are treated with hydrogen gas like 2H, or you can also write H2. Anyhow, right? If you get confused, write H2. Hydrogen in presence of stannous chloride SaCl2, stannous chloride SaCl2, and concentrated hydrochloric acid. In this condition, you get imines. See, these two hydrogens is added between this carbon nitrogen triple bond. Carbon nitrogen triple bond with the hydrogen add agutte. You get C, one hydrogen per carbon, that is CH, double bond innone hydrogen enagutte nitrogen NH. So this is called as imine. So imine is nothing but an organic compound which containing carbon nitrogen double bond. Carbon nitrogen double bond idre adana imine anta karitivi. Carbon nitrogen triple bond idre andre hydrogen anta karitivi. Sorry, nitriles anta karitivi. Now wherever you see carbon nitrogen double bond compound, that is imine compounds, which is an acid hydrolysis, you get carbine compounds, that is aldehydes only. ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ನೈಟ್ರೋಜನ್ ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಆಸಿಡ್ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಲಿಸಿಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಆಲ್ಡಿಹೈಡ್ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಈಸ್ ದೆನ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಲಿಸಿಸ್ H+, acid in place of water. So that is acid to hydrolysis water. ಈ ತರ ಆದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಆಲ್ಡಿಹೈಡ್ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸಿ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಈ ತರ ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ನೈಟ್ರೋಜನ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆಂಟರ್ಗೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ವಾಟರ್ ಅನ್ನು ಹೈಡ್ರೋಲಿಸಿಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಒಂದ್ ಕಡೆ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ ಕಡೆ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಹಾಳಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾನಸ್ ಕ್ಲೋರೈಡ್ ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಲ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಜನರೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ನಿಮಗೆ ಸಾಲ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ NH bond HCl. HCl salts ಇದೆಯಲ್ವಾ ಆ salts ಜನರೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ imine salts ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾವು ಆಸಿಡ್ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಲಿಸಿಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು H+ and H2 ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಆಸಿಡ್ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಲಿಸಿಸ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಲೀವ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಒಂದ್ ಕಡೆ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಒಂದ್ ಕಡೆ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಆಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅವಾಗ ಏನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ RCHO that is RCHO ಪ್ಲಸ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ NH2 NH ಮತ್ತೆ 2 ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ಸ್ ಏನಾಯ್ತು NH3 ಆಯ್ತು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ NH4 ಆಯ್ತು ಪ್ಲಸ್ Cl that is NH4 Cl salts ಬರುತ್ತೆ so NH4Cl salts you get that is RCHO we called what aldehyde so in this process also we have prepared only aldehydes now example this is the general reaction very important simple reaction ಕೇಳಿದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅವಾಗ ನೀವು ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಈ ರಿಯೇಜೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಬರೆಯಬೇಕು ಆ ತರ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕಾರ್ಬನಿಕ್ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ಸ್ you get almost more than 15 marks from this chapter so then second one example general one example so R place ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ CH3 C triple bond N this is called nitrile means acetyl nitrile that is methyl nitrile not methyl nitrile that is ethyl nitrile ethyl nitrile ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ 1 2 ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ಸ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ethyl nitrile this ethyl nitrile is undergo reduction in presence of stannous chloride SnCl2 and concentrated hydrochloric acid HCl so ಇವೆರಡು ರಿಯೇಜೆಂಟ್ ಹಾಕಿದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳಿ what happens this hydrogen is added between carbon nitrogen triple bond ಇವೆರಡರ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಆಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ R C double bond or RCH double bond NH okay dot HCl salts ಬರುತ್ತೆ so what is called imine salts in place of R ಏನು ಬರೀಬೇಕು R place ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ CH3 ಸೇಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆಯೋ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಬರೀಬೇಕು in place of R what we have taken CH3 that is right so this is called imine salt only so ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ನೇಮ್ ಕೊಡಂಗಿಲ್ಲ imine ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು because it is an intermediate is nothing but a compound which cannot stay a long time ಇದು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಹೊತ್ತು ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ವಾ ಅನ್ಸ್ಟೇಬಲ್ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಇದನ್ನ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಲಿಸಿಸ್ H+ and water ಆಸಿಡ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೈಡ್ರೋಲಿಸಿಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ H2O + H ಅನ್ನ H3O+ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೂ ಬರೀಬಹುದು ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ವಾ ಸೊ ವರಿ ಆಗಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ಬೋತ್ ಆರ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಲಿಸಿಸ್ ಸೊ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಲಿಸಿಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಗೆ ಕ್ಲೀವ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕಡೆ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಗೆಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್ CH3 CHO bond CHO plus NH3 and NH4 and Cl that is NH4Cl that is ammonium chloride salt here what the salt can be easily removed from the solvent stannous chloride stannous solvent hydrochloric acid or you can also use pyridine or acetone any solvents from that solvent it will be removed and the remaining is CH3CH what its name acetaldehyde the common name acetaldehyde higher name is ethanol that ethanol is obtained from ethyl nitrile okay this is the one of the method to prepare aldehydes that is called Stephen's reduction or from nitriles then the third method is preparation of benzaldehyde so see here in the previous two methods we have prepared aldehydes right aldehydes means you can prepare any aldehyde that is acetaldehyde or propanaldehyde or ethanaldehyde or butanaldehyde or isobutanaldehyde any aldehyde along with aromatic aldehydes like benzaldehyde or substitutes of benzene aldehydes here the third method particularly we are going to prepare benzaldehydes okay that is the first one is from aldehyde reaction there are 4 methods to prepare benzaldehydes under the third method the first one is aldehyde reaction so to prepare benzaldehyde in aldehyde reaction the toluene compound is treated with the chromyl chloride toluene compound is treated with chromyl chloride you get chromium complex that chromium complex and acid hydrolysis you get a aldehyde, that is called benzaldehyde. Okay, so see here, if atone reaction, toluene this is the benzene and CH3. This is called what? Toluene. Okay. This toluene is oxidized as in presence of chromine chloride, that is CrO2 Cl. CrO2 Cl. CrO2Cl2 and carbon disulfide as a solvent, you get chromium complex. That chromium complex is C. How we are writing chromium complex? Here there is CH3. This chromine chloride, this is chromine chloride. Chromine chloride. This chromine chloride is a best oxidizing agent which oxidizes the methyl group only. Terminal methyl group at matra ನಾವು oxidize ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, oxidation ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, addition of oxygen ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. CrO2 Cl. Now CH ಆಯ್ತು, 3 hydrogens ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು hydrogen ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಇನ್ನೂ ಎರಡು ಇದೆ. That is right bracket O. How many times is there oxygen? 1, 2 times. So write one oxygen here. One oxygen. Bond. How many hydrogens are there? 3 hydrogens. Out of 3, 1 is written here. Remaining 2 is there. Then write Cr. Oxygen. Cr. Then 2 chlorine atoms and 1 more oxygen. That oxygen and hydrogen. Here there is 3 hydrogens. Out of 3, 1 is written here. And 1 more is 2. And 2 chlorine, 1 chlorine. Now write this twice. Okay, so 2 chromium atoms, 2 oxygen atoms and 2 hydrogen chloride. This is the chromium complex. This chromium complex and acid hydrolysis, H plus and CrO2. Sorry, H plus and water. This is acid hydrolysis, chromium complex, and acid hydrolysis. You get a compound like that, benzene bond. See, after hydrolyzing, acid hydrolyzing, the CH and O becomes aldehyde, that is CHO. We call benzaldehyde. Benzaldehyde plus byproduct. Byproduct is don't need, it get a complex compound of chromium. Just here write benzaldehyde, and this whole reaction we call as what? Atone reaction. Very important for 2 marks. This is the atone reaction. How do you prepare benzaldehyde from toluene ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. benzaldehyde ಅನ್ನು ಯಾವ ತರ toluene ಇಂದ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. that is called as atone reaction. atone reaction ಆ ತರ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ write atone reaction ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. So atone reaction ಗೆ reagent ಯಾವುದು? chromine chloride, that is CrO2 Cl2 presence of carbon disulfide solvent. Okay, then the second method under this B from toluene is, the second method to prepare benzaldehyde is use of chromium oxide. Chromium oxide, it means in place of chromine chloride we are using a chromium oxide. Chromium oxide, this is an oxidizing agent here. Here chromine chloride is oxidizing agent, carbon disulfide is a solvent. Okay, now in the second chemical reaction to prepare benzaldehyde is we are using toluene only. Toluene. This toluene is heating with acetic anhydride. The acetic anhydride is CH3CO 2 times oxygen. This is called acetic anhydride. CH3CO 2 times bond O, that is called acetic anhydride. These are anhydride compound. This acetic anhydride is heating with toluene presence of chromium oxide CrO3 at 273 to 283 Kelvin under this temperature. Under this temperature you get a compound of the kind that is benzene diacetate. Benzene diacetate compound. Benzene bond C, H3 is there, that will become CH. CH bond O and COCH3 bonds O COCH3 twice. You get such compound. This is called as benzene diacetate. You get this compound which is an acid hydrolysis. Acid and hydrolysis. This is an acid hydrolysis. You get a compound of toluene. Sorry, that is a compound of benzolate, that is CH. This is the second method to prepare benzolate by using chromium oxide. Okay. This is the way of preparation of benzolate, that is toluene is react with acetic anhydride in presence of chromium oxide at 273 to 283 Kelvin. You get a compound, that is benzene diacetate compound, which is an acid hydrolysis. You get benzolate. Okay. Now take third method. The third method is C to prepare benzolate, that is commercial method. Commercial method are the method to prepare benzolate by chlorination of toluene, that is chlorination of toluene. Chlorination of toluene to prepare benzolate, or it is called as commercial method. Commercial method andre industrial alli prepare ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ. Okay, ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ see, in commercial method toluene CH3. This toluene is treated with chlorine. Chlorine gas ಜೊತೆ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. ಹೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ this CH3 and CH2 becomes one H and Cl becomes HCl. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 3 hydrogens ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, 3 ಅಲ್ಲಿ 2 hydrogens 2 chlorine ಏನಾಯ್ತು 2 HCl ಆಯ್ತು. take 2 equivalent. 2 equivalent ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ ಏನಾಯ್ತು benzene bond C, 2 hydrogens 2 chlorines 2 HCl remove ಆಯ್ತು. ಮಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ದು ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ CHCl2. Okay, CHCl2. So you get this compound. Now this compound is again treated with base NaOH. ಇದನ್ನ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ NaOH base ಜೊತೆ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. NaOH base ಜೊತೆ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ this 2 chlorine atoms and this Na becomes 2 NaCl. take 2 equivalents. 2 equivalents ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ ಏನಾಯ್ತು 2 NaCl ಅಲ್ಲಿ NaCl minus 2 NaCl removed. Now the remaining is benzene CH OH ಎಷ್ಟೊತ್ತಿದೆ 2 times, that is OH twice. You get this intermediate again which is on heating and hydrolysis. heat ಮಾಡಬೇಕು followed by hydrolysis. E2 ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, hydrolyze ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ H2O, 2 oxygens 2 hydrogens ಇದೆ. 2 oxygens 2 hydrogens ಅಲ್ಲಿ 2 hydrogens and 1 oxygen becomes water ಆಯ್ತು. ಉಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿರೋದೇನು ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್, that is benzene bond CH2. so ಏನು ಬಂತು benzolate. so this is the one of the commercial method to prepare aldehyd by side chain chlorination of toluene or commercial method. This is toluene. The fourth method to prepare benzolate is Gattermann-Koch reaction. This Gattermann-Koch reaction is very important, most important for the exam purpose. In this Gattermann-Koch reaction to prepare benzolate, benzene, Cl, the beauty of Gattermann-Koch reaction, we are taking benzene, but rest of other 3 reaction except this one, other 3 reaction we are taking toluene. But the Gattermann-Koch reaction means in Gattermann-Koch reaction they are taking benzene as a reactant. Here the benzene is treating with carbon monoxide in HCl. Benzene is treated with carbon monoxide in HCl and presence of anhydrous aluminium chloride, AlCl3, anhydrous aluminium chloride, along with trace amount of cuprous chloride, CuCl, trace amount of cuprous chloride. This is the Gattermann-Koch reaction. Under this Koch reaction, means under this condition, the CO is added to the any one of the carbon of this benzene ring. ಈ benzene ring ಮೇಲೆ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು carbon ಗೆ CO ಆಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. See, ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ? So ಈ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ CO ಆಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, COH, that is CH1. Benzene bond CHO. Okay, so hydrogen CO and CHO ಆಡ್ ಆಯಿತು. So you get toluene, sorry not toluene, benzaldehyde, get benzaldehyde from benzene, that is only in Gattermann-Koch reaction. This is the importance of Gattermann-Koch reaction or beauty of Gattermann-Koch reaction. So remember, very important for 2 marks, the Gattermann-Koch reaction, that is benzene is react with carbon monoxide in place of hydrogen chloride along with anhydrous aluminium chloride and trace amount of cuprous chloride to get benzaldehyde. This is the Gattermann-Koch aldehyde synthesis or reaction. This is Gattermann-Koch reaction, or is also called as Gattermann-Koch aldehyde synthesis, that is benzaldehyde synthesis. Particularly Gattermann-Koch benzaldehyde synthesis ಅಂತಾನೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ? ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ this is one of the best method and famous method to prepare benzaldehyde. Then take next method, fourth one. The fourth method to prepare aldehydes is by oxidation of alcohols. The fourth method. In the third method we have studied 4 chemical reaction. So the fourth method is by oxidation of alcohols. So here the alcohols are oxidizers in range of mild oxidizing agent like PCC, that is pyridinium chlorochromate, or PDC, that is pyridinium dichromate. Those are mild oxidizing agent which oxidizes alcohols into aldehydes. Okay, so see chemical reaction by the oxidation of alcohols. We know alcohols is RCH2 bond OH. So this is the general representation of alcohol, right? So this is primary alcohol. Now this primary alcohol is oxidizes in presence of pyridinium chlorochromate, PCC, pyridinium chlorochromate, or pyridinium dichlorochromate, PDC, pyridinium dichlorochromate. These are the mild oxidizing agent. Mild ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೈಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ, ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ವಾ? ಅವರೇಜ್ ಆಗಿ ಅಂತ. These oxidizes into aldehydes. So ಯಾವ ತರ ಆಲ್ಡಿಹೈಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೈಸ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ. RCHO, ಈ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ H2 ಆಗಿ ರಿಮೂವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. That is RCHO plus H2 gas. ಓಕೆ, ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ H2 ಹೊರಟೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ಮಿಕ್ಕಿದ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ CHO ಆಯಿತು. That is called aldehydes, means aldehyde. Okay, example, take primary alcohol CH3 bond CH2 or CH2 bond OH, CH3 CH2 OH. What is name? Ethanol. Primary alcohol like ethanol. This ethanol is oxidizes in presence of PCC or PDC, pyridinium chlorochromate and pyridinium dichromate. This hydrogen and this hydrogen becomes H2 and CH3 CHO. That is CH3 CHO plus H2. So what is name? 2 carbon atoms, that is an acetaldehyde. or ethanol ಅಂತಾನೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ OL ಇಂದ AL ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಅಸಿಟೋಲ್ಡಿಹೈಡ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಎಥನಾಲ್. ಸೊ ಅದೇ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು OL ಇಂದ AL. ನೀವು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ, ಆಲ್ಡಿಹೈಡ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಇವಾಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ, ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ಆಲ್ಡಿಹೈಡ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಂಟರ್ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೀವಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. Okay, but the reagent is different. You should learn this process is called as oxidation. From this to this process is called as reduction. Now, similarly, if you take another reactant, that is CH3OH, what is name? Methanol. Methanol, OH. Right? Methanol. Alcohol. This methanol is treated with a PCC or PDC. Two hydrogen, that is one hydrogen from here and from here, becomes H2 remaining with CH2O, that is CH2O plus H2. Okay, CH2O ne yav tara baribodu? HCHO itara. So what is name? Methanol. Ili OL, methanol. Okay, this is the preparation of alcohols to aldehyde from primary alcohols, that is presence of PCC or PDC, well primary alcohols. So when secondary alcohol is taken, what will happen? Primary alcohol itara bantu, secondary alcohols tagondre enagutte anta tilkobeku. Okay, when we are taking secondary alcohols, you get ketones rather than aldehydes. Aldehyde badlu enagutte ketones barutte secondary alcohols tagondre. Okay, take some examples. So the secondary alcohol example, RCH bond R, bond OH. This is secondary alcohol, right? Secondary alcohol, RCH or OH. So OH is attached to the secondary carbon, having two different function groups as same. This secondary alcohol is oxidized as only in presence of strong oxidizing agent like chromic oxide, CrO3, or chromium anhydride, chromium peroxide, chromium oxide, chromium peroxide, CrO3, chromium oxide iddaga ಏನಾಗುತ್ತದೆ ಇದು secondary alcohols ಅನ್ನೋದು oxidize ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. This chromium oxide is strong oxidizing agent. Okay, chromium anhydride ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, oxide ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ, this H and H becomes water, sorry not water, hydrogen gas, and remaining is all CO bond R plus H2. So ಇದು ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಲ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್ ಆಗೋದು. ಯಾವಾಗಂದ್ರೆ ಕ್ರೋಮಿಯಂ ಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ PCC ಮತ್ತೆ PDC ಇದ್ರೆ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೈಸ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಲ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೈಸ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೈಸಿಂಗ್ ಏಜೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇರಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ನಾವು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, so what you get from secondary alcohols to get ketones. So last class ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿರಬಹುದು ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಲ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಲ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೈಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಕೀಟೋನ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೈಸ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಏನೇ ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಲ್ಸ್ ಬಂತು ನಿಮಗೆ ರಿಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಆದಾಗ, ನಾಟ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೈಸ್ ರಿಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಆದಾಗ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ನೋಡಿ, ಟೇಕ್ CH3 CH bond CH3 bond OH. What is name? 2-propanol, 2-propanol OL alcohol, 2-propanol. Now this 2-propanol is oxidized in presence of chromium oxide CrO3. This hydrogen and hydrogen becomes hydrogen gas, and remaining CH3CO and CH3. CH3CO and CH3 plus H2. So here this CO is the functional group of ketone, right? So that you get the ketones from secondary alcohols, that is called as propanol or 2-propanol. Secondary alcohols in the bantu, ketones bantu. So this is the way to prepare aldehydes, and also we have studied these special case ketones to prepare from secondary alcohols by treating with a good oxidizing agent chromium oxide. Okay, there are so many methods. We will study in next class few more methods.